What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Cullination Media, and welcome back for some more Battle Spots Live. We are at 6 and 4 coming into this episode. This is episode 5 of Season 2, I believe. We're bringing the same Mega Glalie team this time around. Mega Glalie, of course, is physically offensive. It's packing the return, Ice Shards, and then Spikes to help avoid Sucker Punches. That's the word, Sucker Punches. We also have our AV Snorlax, we have Power Herb Hawlucha, we have Cobra Berry Hidden Power Rock Superior because I'm bad, and then we also have a Choice Specs Delphox, and then last but not least, what I need to talk about is that Corsola set because it's completely different than the 6v6 type of Corsola that I had last time with like Stealth Rock and stuff. This one still has Scald and it's still physically defensive with the Recover and Regenerator, but it is also packing Icy Wind, and that is to help negate the speed increases of everything that wants to just spam Dragon Dance on Battle Spot. There's like one of them on every team. It works on Gyarados, it works on Zard X, it works on Dragonite. And then I'm also packing the Power Gem with 28 EVs in special attack, which is enough to one-hit KO Adamant Max HP Talonflame, as well as two-hit KO the standard Dragon Dance Zard X. So I did a little bit of prep because I want Corsola to do something. And from the looks of this team here, Corsola is going to do something. For sure. For sure. Because Flygon cannot kill Corsola. Even if it's banded. Because I forgot to mention, it's not leftovers. It's not leftovers. It is Shuckaberry Corsola. Oh my goodness, this team is so stupid. It's mostly the Corsola. The Superior set is nonsense too, honestly. But it's just so much fun. It's so much fun to just not bring the run-of-the-mill standard things. We're going to get Corsola a kill. I am so hoping that he leads... Well, not leads, but I hope he brings either Flygon or Swellow. Especially Swellow. Because if he brings Swellow and it's not Boom Burst, if it's Guts, Corsola gets a kill. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Even though Swellow is extremely powerful, I would venture a guess to say we can take 2 Facades. I would venture a guess. Not sure. Haven't calculated that one. So we're going to have to see. We're going to see. So we're going up against Jose Angel. And hopefully, it's a good battle. Hopefully it is. Our rating is a little bit better than what it has been. What is going on? It's just a black screen. Did he DC? I hope he didn't DC. Oh, there we go. That took a really long time. That scared me a little bit. My internet has been much better, so I haven't been facing the DCs that I was a couple weeks ago. Anyway, he's going to lead with Scizor here. And that's actually not that bad for me. Scizor can't kill me with anything. I'm pretty sure that even 2 Bullet Punches are not going to kill because this is max HP Hawlucha. Could probably just Swords Dance here. Because what I don't want him to do is to just hard into like Suicune. Yeah, even if he goes into Blaziken, I don't know that an unboosted Flare Blitz will just kill me. Yeah, I don't think he has anything on his team that's just going to kill me. So, I feel like we're pretty safe to just Swords Dance here. There's a solid chance he's just going to U-turn out because he won't want to take an attack. But he doesn't know what set I am yet. Could be Swords Dance, could be Banded, could be Scarf. He's going to Hard Switch. I'm expecting Suicune, honestly. No, he's going to go out into Swellow, actually. I don't understand that. Why would you go out into Swellow? Unless he predicted me to Swords Dance. That would be the only thing that I can think of. Because if I high jump kick, even if I'm Scarf, you might just be dead, honestly. I don't understand that play. And if I happen to be Power Herb and I Sky Attack, you are probably dead. Yeah, I don't understand that play, really. Unless he predicted the Swords Dance. But we're going hard into Corsola because Corsola's going to get a kill, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Facade. Nothing. Nothing. Not a bing, not a boom. Nothing. Corsola is a monster. Like, just for reference, that does about 90% to a standard Garchomp. And by standard, I mean offensive. 90% to a Garchomp. Oh my goodness, Corsola, you are so fat and I love it. We can recover off the damage here. I don't know what he's going to want to do. Probably switch. I'm expecting a U-turn. No, he's going to facade. Why is he leaving this in? Taking 2 facades from his Swallow. That is amazing. That is amazing. Yes. Yes. The only downside is we're not getting the leftovers recovery. So that's something. But we're going to get a kill here because he's losing burn HP or burn damage. And he's just going to leave this in. I'm just going to click Power Gem. Like, why would I not? Yeah, I really don't see any reason not to just click Power Gem here. I mean, I guess I could recover again because I'm recovering more HP than what he's doing to me. So I could be at a slightly higher amount of HP. There's a chance that he switches now. Unless he's honestly just banking on a crit or trying to sack this Swallow so he can get a safe switch into something. I'm guessing he doesn't have Suicune because he would have switched it in by now. So that's a plus, I suppose. He's going to go for the Facade again. That brings us down to a little bit below half. This is going to kill. This is going to kill. Yes! Yes! Corsola killing a Pokemon from like 75% HP. That is amazing. That is amazing. I hope there are more kills to come. I love this Corsola. I do. I know so many of you suggested in the comments, you're like, why is this not Hustle? You have to have Hustle Head Smash Corsola. And my response to that is, this one's doing just fine, thank you very much. Although, I will probably use a Hustle Corsola at some point. Probably the next time you see a Corsola, it will be Hustle. Just saying. Just saying. Now he's going to go out into Scizor. I don't know what this is. If it's Choice Band, he might be able to kill me with a Bullet Punch. We will see. I think he'd have to be either Life Orb or Choice Band. And he goes for the Iron Head. And yeah, that is going to be a downer there. So Corsola goes down, but we kill the Swallow. Like, Swallow beats the rest of my team, hands down. So Corsola was like our win condition here. And it did what it needed to. Would have been great to get off a Scald on this thing, but it's not the end of the world. He did show the Life Orb, so we don't have to worry about Mega, which is actually pretty good. I mean, not that it matters. Flamethrower still kills regardless. Would have been nice if he was Choice Banded, locked into Iron Head, though, because then he would either have to switch or just sack Scizor here. And yeah, this really isn't a problem. I don't see him wanting to switch anything in. I really don't. Especially if his last Pokemon is Metagross, he's not going to switch here. So I'm just clicking Flamethrower to get as much damage off as I possibly can. He's going to leave it in, and he does not go for Bullet Punch, which is a little bit strange. I figured he would go for the Bullet Punch just to get off some damage before going down. Maybe he didn't have it, but that strikes me as very, very strange. Maybe he was like Swords Dance, Iron Head, Bug Bite, Roost? Possibly? I mean, it's not crazy to have Roost on a Life Orb set. His last Pokemon is Metagross, so we're going to get a victory here, barring something crazy. Even if this is Assault Vest, I don't believe that he's going to survive, and he's Mega, so he's definitely not going to survive, and we outspeed this. Unless you have Protect. Protect Earthquake? No. He's just going to eat this Flamethrower, and yeah, he is gone. He is gone. I have to say, though, I like the shiny coloring on Metagross. Don't really like the design of Metagross too much, but for those of you that watch the recent top 5, Metang. Metang is where it's at. I love Metang so much. I can't remember the last time I used a Metagross either, competitively. Perhaps I should include that on an upcoming team. That's the problem, though, like, that I've noticed. So many suggestions, all these different Pokemon that everybody wants me to use, and I'm like, oh yeah, I have that, or maybe I'll try that, and then, like, I cannot remember who suggested what, and I can't remember if it's something that was actually suggested, or if it's just something I want to use. It all kind of just blends together. But I guess that is a good problem to have. So yeah, our record is 7-4 now, and we're getting another battle. This is Mono Ghost, which is pretty cool to see, because you get to see Pokemon like Drifblim on a team, and Frostlass and Golurk, things you do not see on battle spots very often. What I don't like to see, though, is minimize, and that could very well be minimized Drifblim. I have nothing that hits through, like, evasion boosts. No aerial ace or anything like that. Trying to think how I want to go about this. Glalie kind of just poops on his whole team, except for Chandelure. It would poop on that, too, if I had Earthquake. Although, yeah, I don't have Earthquake. I have Explosion. That was the other move. That's right, that's how we ended the last episode. I exploded. It was fun. It was fun. Snorlax poops on, like, the entire team. Like, the only thing I'd have to be scared of is Will-O-Wisp Sableye. Golurk could prove to be a problem because it's physical. Everything else is most likely special. Unless that's, like, Acrobatics Drifblim. So we're going to bring the Serperior, and we might be able to punch a bit of a hole in his team. We're going to bring Hawlucha, and we are going to bring Snorlax. Honestly, Snorlax has a very solid chance of just 3-0ing him, so we will see. Solid chance that he has Mega Gengar, too. And Mega Gengar can't do anything to Snorlax whatsoever, unless it's carrying Focus Blast, but it almost never does on Battle Spot. You can count on one hand how many times I've seen Focus Blast Mega Gengar, and I'm AV, so I don't even know if that's a 2-hit KO, to be honest. So yeah, he's going to lead off with Drifblim. That's really not the best thing for me, especially if it is a Acrobatics set. But we are Cova Berry, so there's no way he's going to kill. And that means we can get off 2 attacks. And depending on how much the first attack does, we could potentially Giga Drain at +2. So we're going to see, and we're going to fire off a Leaf Storm here, get up to +2, and go from there, as that does not do too much damage. But the next attack will, as he's minimized. Why? Why do people run this? Like, this is such a garbage set. It really is. And I don't like to say that too often because I like it when people experiment and use different things. I think that's really cool. And I try not to, like, I don't know, I try not to, like, just dismiss things because maybe I wouldn't use it. Because I hate it when people do that to me. When they're like, oh, you use Corsola, you're bad. But come on, minimize, really? Like, it's just luck. That's all it is. You're just banking on luck. I should not have clicked Hidden Power. Why am I clicking Hidden Power as he's at +6 already? Yeah, this is not going to be fun. This is not going to be fun. Yeah. Yeah, I should not be clicking Hidden Power, even though it's super effective, because Leaf Storm with Stab is actually more powerful. So, I should have clicked that the last couple times. Only downside is, it's 90% accuracy, and he's at +6, but I really have nothing to lose at this point. Hidden Power will not kill, Leaf Storm will, and we actually hit it! Are you kidding me? What? What? So now we're at +4. Barring, like, Protect Gengar, this might be over. That is crazy. Or Focus Sash Frostlass. He actually is going to go out into the Gengar. Solid chance that he's going to Protect here. I could, or Sub. Or Sub. But that doesn't really help him. It has to be Protect. Because I'm faster. I am faster. We will go for the Dragon Pulse here. Because that should kill. Honestly, Leaf Storm could kill too, but I really don't want to miss because it's Mega Gengar. I want to at least get some damage off, as he does go for the Protect. So now, we either need to sack Superior, or we need to switch out into Snorlax. Actually, no, he's Shadow Tag. That's right, we cannot switch. Even if I try, it's not going to work out. Oh, that sucks. Why are you Protect Mega... Well, I guess you're Protect Mega Gengar for this very reason. I'm beyond flabbergasted that we hit a +6 Leaf Storm. What are the chances of that? Like, 2? 2%? Protect Disable. Okay. Okay. I like this a little bit more now. That is a cool set. That is pretty cool. Now we Leaf Storm. At this point, I don't think I'm going to use the same attack more than twice. Or more than once in a row. He goes for the Perish Song. So he's just the Perish Trapper with Protect and Disable. That's kind of silly. That is kind of silly. I've used sets like that before, though. I use, like, Perish Trap, Murkrow. It's kind of fun, I guess. But it's more fun when it's, like, a sillier Pokemon, not Gengar. But I don't know. What do I know? I think I'm just salty. Like, this guy just rubbed me the wrong way because he has minimized Drifblim. Yeah, okay, so he's going to protect. Obviously, that's why I went for Hidden Power. And now we can click Giga Drain, as he probably kills us with Sludge Bomb. He has no attacks. He has no attacks. Sub, Protect, Disable, Parasol. What is that set? Like, what is that? No. No! Stop, don't do that with freaking minimized Drifblim. What is this? I don't even want to know what this is. I'm just going to kill it with a Giga Drain. Not going to leave anything to chance, even though Snorlax should beat it. Yeah, even if this doesn't kill, I mean, we just had to get some damage off, but it really does not matter. He's going down, and I'm so happy we beat him. To be honest, I thought he was going to be a cool guy because he had freaking Mono Ghost. That's always kind of cool to see, but nope, he lost me at Minimize. Lost me at Minimize. We're going to get one more battle, actually, because we're only at about 16.5 minutes now, and we can do better than that. We can do better than that. Some quick battles there. So that brings our record to 8-4 on the series. We have climbed out of the hole, because I think we started like at 500 or below 500. So that was a thing. I want to see Corsola get another kill so badly. I really, really do. Search for another trainer. Let's go with Music 15 this time. I don't even know what any of the music tracks are. I have like 5 of them memorized. 5 of them memorized. I love that Facade Swellow did 0 to Corsola. That's just so crazy to me because Swellow is such an amazing wall breaker. I mean, granted, it's a resisted attack, I know that, but Corsola's stats are not that great. It's got like base 55 HP and 85 defense, I think. Like, that is not some serious bulk. But Corsola is scary. Corsola is scary. Come on, Battle Spot, find us a battle. It's like 7 at night. There should be no reason that we can't find anybody on the server. What is going on? So how are you guys doing? Hopefully you're having a good week. I'm enjoying the fact that there's a schedule now on the channel. I recorded the Color Lock a day or so ago. Hopefully the first episode goes over well with you guys. It was super stressful. By the time this comes out, you will have already seen it. By the time you're watching this, I'm probably having a heart attack during the filming of the second episode. If you haven't checked it out, you need to go check it out because I think it's way more entertaining than this series, to be honest. Like, Battle Spot's cool and everything. An opposing trainer cannot be found. What is this? What is this? That is not okay. I guess we're going to try again. I could cut this out, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Let's be real here. I might say that I will, but I will not. I have to start coming up with some ideas for the next team, too. Normally, by now, I already have a couple of Pokemon in mind that I want to use. But I don't know for sure, like, what I want to build around. These teams don't really have much synergy, though. They don't really have to, because it's just 3v3. Like, the whole team does not have to work well together. So I guess that gives you a little bit more freedom than in 6v6. And you don't need dedicated things like hazard control and things like that. So I guess 3v3 has its, upsides. Hopefully Battle Spot finds us an opponent. If it doesn't find us one this time, potentially I will cut it out. I don't like doing that, though. I do not like doing that. I prefer when it just finds us a battle. I don't know. It makes more sense when, like, I record at, like, 1 or 2 in the morning and I can't find a battle. That I can understand, but, like, 7? 7? I don't get it. Anyway, we found an opponent. I don't know what I'm talking about. I was just stalling for time, honestly. Mr. Mime! Yes! Yes! This is a cool team. Well, other than Aegislash and Kangaskhan. I mean, even Thunderous, that's really not too bad. Don't like seeing Kangaskhan, don't like seeing Aegislash, but Mr. Mime and Sock, very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. I approve. And I know that's what everyone cares about, is whether or not Joe approves of things. Snorlax does some things. Unless that's Psyshock Mr. Mime. That could just be there as like a Choice Scarf Healing Wisher for things like Aegislash or Kangaskhan. How do we want to go about this? I think I'm going to have to bring Delphox. I don't know that I can get around that. Mr. Mime cannot hit Delphox for anything unless it has Shadow Ball. And it probably doesn't. It would have to be like Scarf Shadow Ball, and even then, that's not an OHKO. And without Delphox, I don't know how we're going to beat Aegislash, especially if it has Sacred Sword. Like, Snorlax fares well against it. Doesn't beat it. So we need to bring Delphox. In fact, I think I might want to lead with that. We're going to bring Snorlax and Glalie. I mean, if that's Scarf Sock, how am I going to beat that? How do I beat Scarf Sock? I guess I need Hawlucha. Yeah. Yeah, because I wouldn't be able to beat Kangaskhan either. Like, Kangaskhan just wins. We need something to hit it super effectively. So we're going to bring the Hawlucha. And we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. I'm guessing he's going to be Focus Sash, Mamoswine, either Leftovers or Life Orb, Thunderous. He's either Choice Scarf Mr. Mime or Choice Scarf Sock. I don't know which. Maybe Mr. Mime is the Scarfer and Sock is like Bandit or something. We also have to watch out for the Sturdy on that thing. We won't be able to OHKO it. He's actually going to lead off with Sock. And I think we want to scout for Choice Scarf here. Or at least scout to see if he is Choice. Just scout in general. Scout in general. I mean, he's not obviously not Focus Sash because he has Sturdy. I don't know that it would be a good play, though, to stay in. Because if we lose Delphox and he has Aegislash, there is a pretty high chance that we lose. So we're going to have to make a play to win this game, I think. Especially with Sturdy looming. So what I want to do here is I want to predict either Stone Edge or Knockoff. More likely Knockoff, I would imagine. Whether he's Bandit or not. Hawlucha can take that, and if he is not Scarf, I outspeed him. Even though I'm not really running any speed. I might actually be running no speed on this. But Hawlucha should still outspeed. Because he's fast. Yes. Yes. Let's see what he goes for. Rock Tomb, actually. Now, that is interesting. That's actually pretty cool. And that looks like Scarf... no. That's max HP Hawlucha. That might be banded damage. Because Rock Tomb is not a powerful move. Okay, so what we're going to do here... I feel like Aegislash is coming. We could Swords Dance, predicting, obviously, he's going to switch. I feel like obvious Aegislash switch is obvious, though. Like I said, we need to make a play. I'm predicting Aegislash to want to come out here. If he goes to Aegislash, I think we win, like, that quickly. And he does go to Aegislash, which is good news for us, because now, this thing is not surviving. Even if he goes for King Shield to Scout, there's no way he's surviving Specs Flamethrower. Not happening. Not happening. And as much as I would like to switcheroo, maybe trying to catch something else switching in, I'm just going to get damage. Because that's what I made this play to do. He's going to King Shield. A lot of Delphox are choiced, either Scarf or Spec, so I guess he wants to see what I'm locking myself into. And that's really not a bad play. That may mean he wants to switch here, but I would guess not. I'm expecting a Shadow Sneak, honestly, to get some damage off. He thinks he's going to survive. That's a bad time. He must have predicted that I was Scarf. Because, yeah, Aegislash is down, and now we are in the driver's seat for sure. I'm happy I made that play. I almost did it. Now he's going to go into Sock again, and we don't need Delphox anymore. The main reason that I brought it to this battle was for Aegislash. Obviously, it resists the stab of Mr. Mime, but I'm assuming this thing is choiced, and I do not believe that he would bring 2 choice Pokemon in the same battle. So he's probably got something else that's not the Mr. Mime. So we can stay in Flamethrower, and if he's banded, we're going to get him down to Sturdy, which is fantastic because if he is banned, like I said, then Hawlucha can kill him too. Decisions. Yeah, he's probably just going to go for Rock Tomb again. So we're going to Flamethrower away. Yeah, why would he be Scarf Rock Tomb? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Get the burn! Get the burn! We do not get the burn. That would have sucked if we did get the burn, to be honest, because it's a 10% chance. And that would just ruin his chance of a lot of things. So, it also would have ruined his chances if he were to miss a Rock Tomb. But he does not, and now he is, I believe, locked into Rock Tomb, although it doesn't matter because we outspeed him with Hawlucha, and we can fire off an acrobatics, not an acrobatics, Sky Attack. What would his last Pokemon be? I'm trying to think. I mean, I don't know that that would necessarily change the play I want to make here, though. Yeah, I think we just need to get rid of this. Because, obviously, Snorlax loses to it, so we need to eliminate it. And he hasn't seen the Snorlax, so he may just sack this. Especially if his last Pokemon is the Thundurus. Which I'm starting to think that might be what it is. We need to hit this, though. Like, I thought about going for Acrobatics, but if that last Pokemon is Thundurus, we need to be able to get an attack off. That would be nice. Although, I mean, I guess that's not the end of the world, even if we don't. That just puts me in a position where if Sky Attack misses this turn, we probably lost. Probably. We'll see. We will see. There goes the Power Herb activating. Please hit. Please hit. Please hit. Thank you. Thank you. Salk is gone. Alright, things are looking up. Things are looking up. Like I said, I'm half expecting Thundurus. I don't think it's going to be Mr. Mime. Let's see. Let's see. It's going to be the Thundurus. Okay, that's what I figured. At this point, we could go for the most possible damage with High Jump Kick, but that has a 90% accuracy, so there's a chance to miss. We might as well go for the 100% accurate Acrobatics just to get damage off because Snorlax can take multiple hits, even if it has Focus Blast. So that's just the best play to make in this situation. No reason to risk the miss whatsoever. This is going to kill regardless. I don't think it mattered what item he was because Hawlucha is not that bulky even with the HP. And now we can go into Snorlax, and unless he has like Focus Blast and he crits me, it's not going to matter. Like Thunderbolt will only bring us down like 20% maybe. So he would have to crit a couple of times if he only has Thunderbolt to hit me with. And I half want to Facade predicting a Thunder Wave here, thinking he might be that guy, but he's not. He's just going to go for the damage, and that does nothing. Oh my goodness. And I don't know what item he is either. He didn't show Life Orb, I don't think. And he didn't show Lefties, unless I just missed it. Maybe he was like Lum or something? Does he have one more Pokemon? Why is it taking so long? No, we definitely killed 3. Okay, oh, he DC'd. Oh, I see how it is. I see how it is. So ultimately, it was the Delphox play that won us that game. Had we not made that double when we did, I don't think we were going to win that game. So I'm happy I made that play because I was a little bit on the fence, and it was a little bit risky because if he didn't go into Aegislash there, it was going to be over. But that's going to bring our record to 8-4 on the series, right? Right? No, we were 6-4 coming in. We won 3 battles. That's 9-4. 9-4, not even bad. We got one more episode with this team. Hopefully, we see some more destruction from Corsola because that was just too amazing. Too amazing. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you're leaving a like, rating, or comment, or whatever you would like to do. And I will see you all for the next episode. But until then, game on.